Hey everybody, this is Frankie Day from Frankie Day Models. Okay, for this Tuesday I have for you video number 2 for my Mach models, 1/72 scale, AVRO 685 York, emergency airliner and cargo plane. Okay, I've got some stills that I uploaded on my computer. Using my camcorder, I can make my video and swing it around and take a look at the files on there. And I can voice over what's been done on this thing, and we'll come back and show you the real deal right here, how much I got done on it. Okay, we're going to swing this thing around and we're going to take a look at this. And I explained on the slides how the procedure to construct this thing. Okay, we got the mouse right here working right here. This is the instruction sheet right here. Like I say, all the already exploded views, that's all there is. No constructive sequence at all. Experienced modelers should have no problem building this thing. This thing is a very rough kit, like all Mach kits are. I think you do it intentionally to give you something to do. You spend more time cleaning this kit up than building it. I kid you not. Okay, these are the fuselage halves here. All these little windows right here. The kit comes with the round little windows that go in here. Now, to my favor and to my surprise, which came to me as a surprise, my first intentions were before placing these plastic windows inside here. My first option was just go ahead and complete the whole model. When done, come back with some crystal clear or Eileen's tacky glue and fill in these windows right here. And I got thinking, well, you can do that, but there's other ways of doing it too. So I don't know how, if it's really thin, if you can see the inside or not, but the crystal clear windows that give the kit ain't too bad. Now, normally, you take those little windows, you place them inside the fuselage until they stop. This right here, to my surprise and to my favor, I found out it don't work that way. These windows, these little round windows, they can be placed inside or outside. It's because it's very, very snug. Not too snug, just enough to. You take a toothpick, you dab it into some crystal clear, or white glue or something. Use white glue, and take the edges around the edges of your toothpick. And once the glue's applied, then take your windows and just push it in there till it's flush. It won't come out. But do that after the paintwork is done. Now, the second option, what I was going to do was I'm going to go ahead and say, well, hell with goddamn glass cement with goddamn crazy glue. I do it with crystal clear. I'll just go ahead and just use the clear parts. So just go ahead and paint the outside of this aluminum color, which it was, or you that aluminum gray color they have. Make sure that's all been painted on there. And when it's all done, when it's all dry, take some masking tape and put some tape across there to mask those windows off, and go ahead and put your transparencies in. Like I say, I just found out you just go ahead and paint it afterwards or paint it before, it don't matter. And you can still put those roundels in either inside or outside, they'll go through there. Makes life a little easier. Okay, right here for you is fuselage halves right here. Laying on the sheet right here. We'll go to the next slide. As you see, little circles right across here. That's where those raised pin joints. I think they're ejector pins that have been flushly cut off in the kit. They stick up. And you got to sand it. You got to take a file and sand that out of there. It's optional. You don't have to. If you can go ahead and put interior details, it's good to sand all this out of here. I went ahead and put the interior of this thing. I may be a cargo deck here, kit comes with a somewhat of a cockpit assembly. You'll see in the next slide. But right here, as you can see, on both fuselage I got circles around them. These all got to be removed. These got to be filled in with putty right here. All the ejection marks got to be sanded off flush, and they will come out real well. They got no problem. They come out real well. Once you sand them, go ahead and add putty to it, like I did here. Here's the putty. I sanded them all flush. You can see where they're all gone, but I just went ahead and had some putty across there. This is where a bulkhead goes back through here. The loo, or the toilet, you go through the back door, and they got a chemical toilet back here. Probably a bag and a goddamn chemical toilet. And you got that door right there to the flight deck, all the way up to your cargo deck, up to the flight deck. You can see the instructions. What you see is what you get. Most of the time, this kit is just cleaning it up, sanding it, get all that stuff off of it. Okay, next slide. Here's all the parts. These haven't cleaned yet. These are all the parts that go to the cockpit. All right here. This is the instrument panel. Here's all your seats: flight engineer seat, radio operator seat, yokes. There's your radio operator. No, your navigator. That's probably his little chart board that he has on there when he fits back over in here. After they've been cleaned, they've been assembled. Now, going back to the last slide, see those X's right there? That's the molded in door right there. That's doorway right there. I marked X. I went and cut that out. I've already pre-scored around there with a number 11 blade. These are ready to be removable. But I'm going to get this to your attention. If you decide to go ahead and make this thing a detail by putting in heater boxes and ribbing and flight decks like that, that's good. This kit will work that very much, because there ain't no interior stuff at all other than this cockpit right here. We moved this because I was watching on YouTube right there. They had a walk around. This door was open. You can see where the pilot sat at and everything. So I removed that, and it turned out like this. Got sinkholes right there. I don't like those. I'm gonna go ahead. I got some pilots, 1/72 scale pilots off Airfix Lancaster. I think I have. I'm gonna go ahead and glue those in there. Get that done. It's all been cleaned. Their plastic is almost resin-like. Weird plastic. There's another view of it. You can see where the radio operator and his head of his chart table, which fits across here. There's your control yokes, there's your instrument panel. Okay, all the filter's been sanded down. Now I'm ready to make the floor. Both sides of these shells, don't worry about this here, you ain't gonna see that at all. That's where the bulkhead fits across here. It fits right across here. Yeah, right between that injection part mark and that porthole right there. Same thing right here. So it's ready for the interior detail. I already drew out the cargo deck. I cut it out number 11 blades. I got extra sheet plastic, I got a lot of this. So you guys got stuff laying around like that, save it. It comes in handy, especially for projects like this. I like to put a full tear in this thing because I might as well. Okay, I cut out some strips of styrene. These are your sports where your deck fits on here. I didn't glue these down yet. I just laid them on here. I already marked my lines up here already where they fit. This here will fit on top of here. And this is where you're, right here, this is where your flight deck goes at. Now, this is kind of queer right here. On the port side of the fuselage shell half, they give you a recessed location marker on the plane where you can put your bulkhead across here. This one don't have it. Weird. Weirdsville, my mother used to say. Okay, y'all been glued down. I painted this all black. Airbrush all this all black here because they're black here. It's all Negroes here. And back here after the bulkhead this way is all green. So I got the cargo deck hasn't been installed yet because I just got them gluing these down. There's the flight deck right there. All been painted. Yep. Painted here too on the port side of the fuselage half. Another view of the cockpit module. Now I'm out of my stripping, I have my riveting across here. I use real thin sheet styrene strips across here. They hit all across through here. This is where your deck fits at, right here. When your deck fits here, it flows very nicely. Got the deck on now. Let me check it. Yeah, I haven't added the flight deck yet. Bingo, got the flight deck on there. I just laid it on there for my fingers there. I haven't glued it on there yet. This has a bit flush the top of here. Now it's glued. All the stripping on there. And I got the cockpit on there. It's all ready to be glued down. Both sides with painted black. Then I'll go ahead and put the cockpit in there. Back here's be all green. Just like that. I had some boxes right there. That's why I went ahead and painted first with aluminum. Then I found out there's windows right here. I cut out a piece of plastic, not a piece of plastic, but a window roundel off the sprue, and you can pop it in this way or pop it in that way. I was really amazed. Man, all that time for nothing. I said, man, I can just go ahead and just take a toothpick with some glue, white glue, and just kind of coat the edges and pop the windows in. It'd be good as new. I said, man, that works pretty well. No sense of masking, which works very, very well. If I'd known that, I never did this yet. Well, I will make sure this thing's painted first before I put the roundels in. There's the other fuselage half right there. There's the port side right there where the cockpit's at. There's this panel right there that's picked out with a toothpick and white paint. That's top bottom of the fuselage. This fuselage had there. I was grasping the flight deck. Now you look through here, you can't see the detail inside there. You really can't. Now, I got the fuselage halves together. Dry fitting at that stage. At this stage it's been glued together. You have to add a little filler across here. Not much. Just a little felt across here. Also the bottom.
Hey everybody, this
This
is
you don't need. You don't need that there. Okay. Alrighty, here he is, fellas. Here he is. Okay, I hope you guys like those slides. Give you a good idea what you're dealing with. Here's the fuselage here. I wanted to add the filter on this thing. It's nice and smooth across here, nice and flat and smooth. Then I'll go ahead and rescribe these lines across here with a hook bill knife. Same thing at the bottom. I got to sand the bottom down good. Then I'll get done. I'm going to add the tailplanes and the whole unit. Add the wings and just paint this thing overall. Add my maximum cockpit down, stick it in there. You can see that rivet. I can see it riveting from here. This aircraft's kind of boxy. Okay, that's it for the York. It for me. I got work to do. I got to paint this P5M model and get it prepared and done. I'll be working on that B25 tonight I got. And yeah, be working out a little bit. I got a lot of stuff here to be working on. Then I'll be back on shifts again real soon. Okay, this is Frankie Day Models signing off. This is 2 videos one day. They ain't too shabby for a guy like me. Nothing to write home about. Just keep in touch with what's going on the bench. So I got that B25 is shaking. I got the P5M is shaking. I got the York shaking. And all about modeling, boys. It's all about modeling. Okay, make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Say your prayers. Stay focused when you drive, wherever your surroundings. And like Stu Avery says, get kit crazy. Get yourself a couple kits to work on. Barbecue season, the outdoor activities is coming up. Everything. It's all here. Everything's made for the living. Please say your prayers and take care of the babies. Take care of Mama San. And we're going to catch you guys later in the next video. This is Frankie Day Model signing off. We'll catch you guys later on the next vid. Bye, boys. Take care of yourself. God bless you all.